Hey guys, and welcome to White Butterfly 1111. This is Zoe. I just wanted to do a pick a card reading for the full moon in Virgo. So we'll be choosing 4 piles today. Choose whichever pile resonates with you, and it can be 1, 2 or all 3 piles, or even 4, because it seems we're picking 4 piles today. So some of you may only want to pick 3 piles. That's okay, whichever resonates with you the most. So we want to pick 4 piles, and what I'll do is I'll just add in some crystals in case you like choosing with crystals as well. So you can also follow me, guys, on Rumble, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. So whichever platform suits you the most. I'm recording this on YouTube, so whichever platform you prefer, I'll be on all of them. I will pop the links in the description box below for that as well. So 4 piles, please. So 1, I'm feeling this one, and this one. Thank you. If you hear any noise in the background, I apologise, my little doggy. So these are the 4 piles, so I won't show them now, but I will put the crystals in. I'll just pause to add them for you at the moment. Okay, so here are the 4 crystals. For pile number 1, we have this rose quartz crystal point. I'm not sure if you can see that as a rose quartz properly. The rose quartz crystal point. Pile number 2, we have the clear quartz crystal shard. I'm not sure whether you can see that properly. I think the light's on. I'm not sure whether you can see it with the light on there or not. Okay, the third one is the labradorite crystal. As you can you see the little shimmer in there, the blue. So this is the labradorite crystal. Okay, pile number 3, and pile number 4, we have the citrine crystal shard, and this is your crystal for pile number 4. Okay, just to let you know as well, there is a link in the description box below for you to be able to purchase these crystals. You'll also get 11% off if you actually use the code White Butterfly 1111 upon the entering it into the cart. So like I said, choose 1, 2 or all 4 piles if you wish, whichever ones you wish to choose. Take a few moments, take a few deep breaths. If you need to, pause the video if you need some extra time. I will be leaving the video recording for a few seconds. So whichever pile resonates with you, there will be timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. So you chose the card with this rose quartz point. So we leave this here, and the card you have chosen is perfect timing. So I'm not sure whether you can see that or not with the hourglass. Perfect timing. So I feel with this, with some of you, even though these are the full moon in Virgo energies, everything happens in divine timing. So if you're asking for something, so the full moon is about basically reaping what intentions you've been putting out into the universe. And this is saying that everything is going to be happening in divine time. And you'll see the rainbows are flooding in here to this timing pot, which means your pot of gold will come in at the right time for you. I see this it's like a DNA strand at the bottom here, and I feel that, to me, that's like some of you are going to go through like a Kundalini awakening, and when that happens for you, that's when all these blessings head into your life. So let's see what else is coming through for you, pile number 1. What do we have for pile number 1, please? Ooh. Okay, so pile number 1, we have Gaia, Earth connection. And this says, be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. So yeah, I feel some of you have been wanting, you've been asking, like I said, the universe, something, the world's in your hand there, you want things to happen to you. But I see like Mother Guy with the river like flowing through her. It's like you're being asked to sort of like go with the flow, just relax into it, just know that like everything is definitely happening in divine time for you. Stay grounded, go out into nature, do whatever it is that you need to feel connected to the earth, because once you feel connected and in the present moment, this means that then these blessings can come into you. Just sometimes when our head can be a bit scattered, it's like things, it's like the universe saying, well, like 1 minute you want that, the next minute you want this. What is it that you want? So if you've set your intentions on the last new moon, and even the new moon in Virgo 6 months ago, whatever like you've put out into the universe, if it's consistent and it's like you know specifically what you want, this is saying that this is going to come to fruition for you. But you need to come back down into your own presence, come back down onto the earth, because like I said, some of you feel it's more like a frustration because you've been wanting this for so long, whatever it is that you've been asking for, and it's saying come back down to earth, stay grounded, because your dreams come true when you are in this present moment, not when you're like worrying about the past, worried about what's coming forward. We can't control that. We don't know what's coming on our path. Basically all we know is that if whatever is happening in the present moment is anything that you're doing now is a reflection out to you after that. So let's see what the Moonology cards want to tell us. So we've got, it's time to release negativity with the full moon in Scorpio, and a fiery climax approaches with the full moon in Aries. Now we're in the full moon in Virgo at the moment, with the new moon in Aries coming up at the end of the month. But this is saying there will be things coming up in your path that, depending on how you react to it, depends on what you'll be receiving in. And this is saying to release anything. It's like working on your shadow side, I feel, at the minute, because it's like you realizing what is triggering you, what is holding you back. Once you understand what that is and you work on that, that's what our shadow is basically. Once we work on that, things will start flowing right for you. And if any situations come up that basically say here like a fiery climax approaches, this is basically saying then, well, actually I can handle this now because I'm in a flow state, I'm in a receptivity, I'm in a good place in my life, I'm in the present moment. And this is why you have to stay grounded, stay grounded and connected at all times, because life throws challenges at us. Things that will come and like nip at us to try and see whether we'll react or not. But it's how we do react to that situation. Just because we react, it doesn't mean it has to be in a bad way. It can be in a good way. But this is saying to be mindful of your actions, be mindful of your thoughts, and become more aware when things, people, places, situations, whatever it may be, are literally trying to snap at you. So it's like when we say everything happens in divine timing, in perfect timing, it happens when you're in that flow state, when you're in the present moment, when you're connected to one. And this is saying that this is what your reactions, your the way you react to things, situations in your life depends on these blessings coming in. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what's coming up for you, pile number one. Okay, so we've got the Five of Swords with revenge, the Four of Pentacles with control, we've got the Three of Pentacles with excitement, and the Four of Cups with distraction. So yeah, I feel there's two fours here about, fours to me are about being stable. Okay, so basically I'm feeling that things that have happened in your life with this revenge card to me is that, not that you want to get revenge on others, but it could be the other way around, somebody wanting to get revenge on you for whatever reason, because we find that when we are in a place of happiness, joy, a good place in our lives, basically, others don't like that because they're not in that same place in their life, or in a place of contentment in whatever they want in their life. And this is saying to me that you are coming into this stable position in your life, whether it be that you've been fighting, or whether you've been in conflict with others. It's like you're moving out of that now, because we've got this excitement card here. We've got the threes are around community and joy and bringing things together. And it's like, don't let, because the Four of Cups is also like in the original tarot, it's like there's one, you're looking at the three cups and there's one about to enter into your life, but you're so distracted that you don't see it coming in. And this is saying this is why you need to keep yourself grounded. This is why you need to keep yourself with your eyes on the prize, basically. Don't deter from that, because things will come into your life that will try to distract you, that will try to get your head up and wanting to seek revenge and things like that. But this is saying, with this full moon in Virgo, Virgo's a grounded energy, and it's about making sure that you are literally, like I said, keeping grounded, keeping stable, keeping together, basically. And I'm not saying that like none of us should be, things will get to us, but we need to allow that. We need to feel that. We need to basically honor what our bodies are telling us. So if you get het up because of something that somebody said, honor it and release it, basically. Let's see what else we've got from the tarot then. I'm seeing with that control card there, it's like, don't, because the Four of Pentacles is like holding on to things and not letting them go. So I'm feeling with that control is like, you do need to honor your feelings. You do need to honor the things that are coming up within your body. You need to honor the messages that you're receiving, the guidance that you're being given. But it's about letting it go as well. Like I said with the Gaia, it's like going with the flow, with that river. Maybe some of you need to go and connect in with the river, like go near the river, because it brings clarity to you. Maybe your head is all up in the clouds and you're basically can be a bit frustrated because of things not coming to you quickly. I just know that myself, like whenever I've gone into walk on the beach or something like that it brings true clarity, and I get guidance messages through for myself. So do whatever you feel is right for you, but you need to release the need for control. You need to release the need to be right, and know that once, like I said, when you go into that flow state and just being present, that's when things will come in for you. I feel like I have to split the deck there. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Swords with deceit, the Six of Swords with movement, the Ten of Wands with burdens, and the Wheel of Fortune with karma. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Five of Pentacles with insecurity. So yeah, I feel some of you, the bottom of the deck is like your subconscious. Some of you feel like that at the minute. You feel insecure, but we've said we've got the two fours here, which are all around stability. The Wheel of Fortune coming in, things are turning in your favour now. So it's about, if this is about money or career or anything like that, it's about letting that go. It's to know that whatever is supposed to come in for you, you know that saying is like, whatever is meant for you won't pass you by. It won't, but it all happens in perfect or divine timing. So this is saying during this full moon in Virgo, is that the energy that you're putting out there, it's reflecting back to you. The river reflects back to you as well. It's like a mirror. And basically this is saying to me is that you can hold on to them things that have hurt you in the past, or you can move forward and move into this new opportunity that's coming in for you, one that's going to release all these burdens, one that's going to release the energy of needing to be right or control. Basically, you're being asked to surrender to the universe and know that good things are coming in. You see here, I mean, it's like you've gone from the dark, you're coming into the light now, and good things are turning in your favour here. Yeah, pull some more of these. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles with growth, the World with completion, and the Two of Pentacles with balance, and the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, so basically this is what you are moving into. You're moving into a brand new world of balance, harmony, security, and especially with all these pentacles here, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, brand new beginning. Could be a new career, could be a new it could be a lottery win, for all we know. Whatever it is, if it's about money, like things are turning in your favor now. The world is changing to help you now. Karma is coming back for you if you've been hard done to in the past. The delusion with the Seven of Cups, to me, Seven of Cups are all about choices. You're going to be given options, so it's up to you to be, and think this is why you need to have a clear head, is because you're going to be given a choice of where you want to move forward in your life. And I feel like between now and the end of the month, that decision that you make is what's going to stay with you ongoing then. But you've got choices. I mean, you don't have to stick with one. The way I see things is like, I mean, we are more than capable of doing anything that we want to. And it's like they say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. I mean, I'm looking like somebody's put up that there's these big companies, Google, Zoom, and different places like Amazon and things like that, are letting people go. And they're big companies who you would think will be around forever. But you know what? That's why you should never put all your eggs in one basket. You should look for different opportunities out there. There will be some presented to you. All you have to do is go and look at them. And if it doesn't feel right for you, don't go with it. But if it does feel right for you, do you know what is the harm in experiencing that? Okay, so let's finish off pile number 1 with a little bit of extra guidance for you. Okay, so 3 have fallen out already, so that's okay. So we've got this card here. Let's see if we can see that. Oh yeah, that's not too bad if I pulled that back a little bit. And it says, I invite peace within myself. I ripple this outwards. We've got this one. And it says, I will persist. My will is strong. And we've got this one. And it says, I am honest with myself and others. And that's it. It's like whatever you believe for yourself, you've got to be true to yourself now. There's no point in hiding behind anything anymore. We have to be true to our own inner being. And even look at this, we were talking about reflection. You invite peace within, because that then ripples out. And I'm getting goosebumps on me now, so obviously whoever was meant to hear this is meant for you. Is like basically, if you are peace, joy, happiness, whatever inside, this is what you reflect back out into the world. So it's honouring, like I said, those feelings. If it's a negative feeling, honour it and ask yourself the question, why am I feeling like this? This will help you to move forward. You have to be honest with what you are feeling yourself. But no, look, I will persist, my will is strong. You are able to overcome anything. Just look back on possibly what's happened to you in your life at the moment or in the past, and look where you are now. Pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it didn't resonate, please go check one of the other piles. If it does, I'd be grateful if you liked, shared, subscribed and commented, as it really helps my channel to grow. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Hi, pile number 2. So you chose the clear quartz crystal shard. I'll leave that there. And this is your card, and it says, unlikely. Unlikely. So whatever you've been asking for, it's like, at the minute, unlikely to me is like it doesn't look like it's going to happen. However, let's see what comes forward for you, pile number 2. Let's see what comes forward for pile number 2, please. We'll see what comes forward, because sometimes if that comes up in a reading for me, depending on the situation, I would normally pull another card to go with it. But we'll see what comes through on the messages anyway for you. So let's see, we've got, oh, it doesn't want to come out. Sanat Kumara, light activation. And it says, shine your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Shine your light. I feel, especially with that unlikely card at the minute, is that a path you want to go down career-wise is not the path that you're meant to go down. Some of you are trying to choose a new career. It's to be, it's like they're saying, it's, no, that's not for you. But let's see. Okay, so we've got, it's time to take action with the new moon in Aries. Now that is coming up, at the end of the month, the 23rd or something like that. I'm not 100% sure of the date. It's coming up at the end of the month. And look, a new start is coming. Yeah, there's something that you've been wanting to do or thinking that you should be doing, and this is saying, no, it's not for you. I feel between now and this new moon in Aries is like when this it's like this light bulb moment will come into you and be like, oh wow, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's like this brand new start, and I think it's something that you don't even know, you can't comprehend. That's why it's saying unlikely, because I don't think you can comprehend what it could potentially be. I think it's something that is outside of what you thought you would be doing. But it's like between now and this new moon. I just want to check the date for you, so 1 second, sorry. Okay, apologies. Yeah, it was the 21st of March is the new moon in Aries. So between now, I would say, and then, so this full moon in Virgo and the new moon in Aries, is to consider what it is that you what is it that you want to do. Because I thought it was around the 23rd of March, but that 23rd of March is actually Pluto going into Aquarius. Now it does sort of like retrograde back and then go back into Aquarius for 20 years in January of next year. But what it's saying is, whatever you are literally going to put your mind to now, when Pluto enters Aquarius, that is what you're basically going to be doing for the next 20 years. But this unlikely, this is why I'm getting a bit confused with this unlikely, because it feels like to me it's saying this new start is coming for you, but no matter how, whatever you try to focus your mind on, we're going to tell you basically what you're going to do. That's what it feels like. It feels like no matter what you put your mind to, it's like, yeah, unlikely, it's not going to happen. That's what it actually feels like. It's like, yeah, you need to see, I feel like you need to see the dark things first before the light comes through. And maybe that's some of you needing to work on your shadow first. Once you work on that, that's when this light bulb moment will happen for you. Let's see what the tarot has first for you then, or next, should I say. But either way, look at that, the new moons. You've got 2 new moons there, and they're both about new starts, new beginnings. And it's like that Aries to me is like, looking at that, I know it's a ram, but it's like taking the bull by the horns and literally moving ahead with what it is that is meant for you, you know. I feel like some of you might start seeing auras. I don't know why I do see like aura around here. Some of you might start seeing, if you don't already see, is you'll start seeing the light around people. Anyway, let's see what we have. The Queen of Pentacles with stability, the Nine of Cups with fulfillment, the Death card with release, and the Sun card with positivity. Couldn't say that then. Positivity. Whatever you are headed towards, whatever new beginning you are headed towards, this is saying this is going to be, like I said, this with Pluto going into Aquarius, then after the new moon in Aries, it's like this is what you are meant to be doing then in this lifetime. Your life is going to be so transformed that you're not going to even, you can't even imagine what it would be like now. It's like you've got the stability with the Queen of Pentacles, standing up in her own right, independence, powerful, financially stable, fulfillment with the Nine of Cups, with like joy, happiness, positivity. Look, positivity, the sun. Oh wow, I mean, you couldn't get any better than that reading at the moment. So this new start that is happening for you, pile number 2, is like, don't worry about what you want to do. Whatever is coming forward for you is the thing that is going to bring you much joy, happiness. Maybe, I'm looking here with the positivity with the sun, you've got the 2 figures here. And it's like, maybe this is like you'll be meeting either a twin flame or something like that, if that's what you believe in. Take what resonates. But you will still, I feel like probably if that is the case, and you're not going to see this coming. Look at that death card. You're definitely not going to see this coming. But I do feel that you are still going to be standing up for your own right, no matter whether a person comes in or not. Possibly in the past. I mean, some of you could have been thinking about this as a love situation, and it's saying unlikely. If it's like, so take that as it resonates. We've got the 9 of Wands with fear, the 8 of Pentacles with perfection, the 2 of Swords with crossroads, and the 5 of Cups with grief. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords with drama. Okay, yeah, so I do feel some of you, this is about a relationship, and to be honest with you, especially with this Knight of Swords, and it's like you want to cut all that out of your life. You want to cut out the drama and the crap, I want to say, out of your life. Oh, funny. And this is saying to me as well then that you're going to overcome the things that have let you down in the past. And I feel that this is why some of you need to work on your shadow side, is because you're holding on to fear and grief, fear and unhappiness. But you're going to come into this decision that you have to make. And it's like, I see with this perfection card, it's like you don't have to be perfect at everything. You don't have to be. Okay, so the way I look at it, right, and it's only because, listen, I am learning and I'm growing as I go along as well. And I know when things come into my life, I'm supposed to listen to them, because in the past I used to ignore them. But now when things come into my life and I see them all the time, it's like, right, okay, I have to pay attention now. And I'm listening to a guy who he basically, he tells it as it is, and he says everyone is perfect. Everyone is perfect because we're all made in the eyes of God, basically. So God, like I said, would never put anybody on this planet to suffer. God wouldn't put us on this planet if we weren't meant to be the person who we are today. If we change for somebody else, that's not who we brought you down to this planet to be. And this guy is also saying, if you have been, he's called the Spellbreaker. His name's Brian. And I think his website is level5mentoring.com. I think that it's what it is. But basically, he's saying that, and I call it like trauma that's happened in our life, because I would do healings and things like that. And basically, I know that like whatever trauma we've got held within our lives, if we don't release that, it can cause pain, it can cause aches, it can cause dis-ease in our bodies, no matter what that may be. And fear does a lot of that as well. So what spells, he calls them, or programs that you've been put under as a child, moving into your adulthood, they stick with us until we work through them. And this is saying that, to me, this can be, it's not so much a shadow side, but it can be like a shadow side because we're keeping it hidden. And this full moon it's bringing things to light. And it's like, what you have been thinking is a way of dealing with things is unlikely the wrong way. But getting back to this perfection is like, God makes everybody the way they are. They are perfect the way they are. Don't let anybody else tell you that you're not perfect. So you do not need to change for anyone else. You are the person who you are, nobody else. you need to cut those people out of your life who are not needed anymore in your life, who cause drama in your life, who cause upset, who cause hurt, no matter who they may be. Unless you have truly and honestly worked through what triggers you and you've worked through the issues and the trauma that's happened in your life, this is the only way that you can get to a better place, is to start cutting things out of your life that don't serve you anymore. So I just want to pull some more tarot to see what else is coming up. But you're going to have a choice. And like I said, between now and the new moon, I would say make that decision now to either move beyond this fear, this illusion that we're living in. And then this new path will open up for you then. You're definitely going to look at from the dark to the light here. This is what your new moon is. New moon was always called the dark moon because you couldn't really see it in the sky. We got the King of Pentacles. What was I saying about our twin flame? There's somebody coming into who could potentially be helping you on this path. You've got the Two of Pentacles. And we've got Temperance for healing. Underneath the Eight of Cups with introspection. So this is saying, you need to do the healing for you. You need to become balanced within yourself. Look, she's got these two cups here, which the Two of Cups can also mean love, but it also means balance and unity. And it's balancing out your divine masculine, divine feminine energies, for you to be able to walk this new path that you want to walk through or walk onto. But it all starts with honouring what it is that you're feeling, what it is that you're seeing, what you need to release from your life. Because once you start doing that, new things start coming in for you then. So let's just finish off pile number 2 with some further guidance. I will be, I don't think I said this in pile number 1, but I will be doing like individual zodiac signs, like for the shorts, just to pull a couple of cards just to see what is coming in for each zodiac sign as well for this full moon in Virgo. So if you wanted to check those out as well. Okay, so we're splitting then after this. So the first card here was this card, and it says, I seek truth and act upon my realizations. This is the next card, and it says, I have power, it is real. Oops. And this is the next card. I will not remain stuck, I choose change. Now, if you look at these cards this way around, every single one of them are dark cards. And this is what I'm feeling is this is what you need to work towards or work on, is this dark side, is this shadow side, things that are holding you back. Because it's saying here, you realize what's going on, you have the power to change it, and you don't need to remain stuck where you are. You can break through anything that you want. Talking about this guy Brian, he's like, what are blocks? What is it that blocks, like a little cubes or something? He says, can you see them? Can you show me it? We, our own thoughts, and basically what we're being told everywhere is like we put blocks on ourselves. You can't say that it's like somebody else who blocks you, it's ourselves, because we suppress the things that we don't like, the things we don't want to deal with. And this is saying you have to do this between now and this new moon for a new start to open up for you. Pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it doesn't resonate, please choose one of the other piles. I would be grateful as it helps my channel to grow, to either like, share, subscribe, and possibly comment down below. And thank you for listening, and I will talk to you in the next reading. Bye now. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. You chose this beautiful labradorite crystal with the shimmer on it. If you can see, if we can get it to, there we go, see the blue in there? I love that crystal. There we go. And this is your card, and your card says forgiveness. Who do you need to forgive? I feel like it's partly yourself as well, but let's pull some cards and see what comes through for you, pile number 3. What else is coming through for pile number 3? Okay, so we've got, oh, excuse me, Mahavatar Babaji, apologies if I do not say that right, soul expansion. And it says your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. I feel like with them, because I'm seeing like the Om symbol, and it's like because I do see this lady here. She's got 2 sets of hands. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. She's here praying, and here she's holding a lotus flower. And it's like I'm feeling with this is like, that's why I was saying I feel like that it's herself plus others that she needs to forgive. But I feel like with that Om signal, I was going to say then again. Okay, let's see what signals are coming through for us then. So symbol. It's like you'll be okay. So the signal is probably because you're getting, there could be possible activations happening for you. And I feel some of you, if you meditate or anything like that, then it will come through at that stage. I feel with others, it's about with that lotus flower there, I'm feeling it's more when you become more grounded, when you step into nature. But there's certain, and around all this blue, I'm feeling that it's around like a throat activation, communication, you know, for what's coming up for you during this full moon in Virgo. But let's see what else we have. Whoa, okay, so we've got luck is on your side, the new moon in Sagittarius, and a new romantic cycle begins, the new moon in Libra. Okay, so some of you, obviously, if it is for love, then know that whatever has been done to you, shall I say, or I feel like done to you, there's no point in saying done to others. I feel it's done to you, and that's why I feel the forgiveness has come out, because you need to forgive yourself mainly for what you put yourself through. And I'll say this a few times, if you've seen any of my readings, it's like we choose to put ourselves through those experiences when we come to this planet. And the good thing is you can choose not to go through it again. And this is saying, once you forgive yourself and accept the opportunity, the things that have come out of that, whatever situation you've been in, whatever's hurt you in the past, this is then your soul expanding. You're growing, you're evolving, because that doesn't matter anymore then. It's gone. Now, if it is a new person that you want in your life, that's okay. Doesn't mean that they're going to be the same person. And this is the same situations, should I say, that you've been in more than person. But I feel like some of you have been sort of like with the praying hands on this lady here. It's like you've been hoping and wishing and praying for someone different in your life. And I feel this person that's going to come in, and we will pull tarot in a moment to check, is that they're going to be aligned to you, aligned to your soul. You will be able to communicate with them better. I feel some of you are communicating with them now on a soul level, and they will come into you when you're ready. Yeah, I feel like you need to be the one that's ready, because I feel like this is Cupid's arrow. They're here waiting for you, and they'll come in to balance things out in your life with you, because the two of you will be able to help each other and will be able to grow stronger and to be able to evolve together. So you'll be able to support each other in each other's growth. Whereas in the past, I don't feel that you've had that. I feel like you've tried to grow with other people, and they were having none of it, basically. They didn't, and they could. It's just because you had to learn those lessons, whatever you want to call them, lessons, experiences. You've gone through that experience for a reason, and you know what you don't want now. So now it's putting forward what it is you want, not what you don't want. It's what you want in your life. You've experienced that past hurt, that past grief, or whatever has happened in your life, and it's now you're moving beyond that. So let's see what the tarot has. We've got the Eight of Swords with anxiety, the King of Cups with support. I told you there was someone coming in for you. The Eight of Cups with introspection, and the Nine of Wands with fear. Yeah, and I feel like with this, it's like with this anxiety and fear on both sides here, it's like you're still worried a little bit about what's coming forward. It's funny because this flipped, and at the bottom is the Sun. I'm going to take that out because not after the next pile I'd normally do the bottom of the deck, but this is wanting to come out now because this is what you're wanting, this is what you're hoping for in life. But while we still have that fear, that anxiety, that worry in our lives, that's what you'll keep attracting in. So with this full moon in Virgo, this is saying you need to release that now. You need to let go. There's somebody new coming in to you. This is what we said. They're here waiting for you to be ready. You're the one who just has to move on that path now, moving forward. And look, the two of you are going to be together and be happy together. Positivity with the Sun. Let's see what else the tarot has. It's like I feel like this person would move mountains for you, basically, I see on this card here. It's just that in the past you haven't had that, and that's what you've been worried about. You've got 2 8s. It's like the 8 on the side. You're going round and round, the infinity symbol. You're going round and round in circles. Both sides of this King of Cups. And it's like you don't know where the end. You don't know where the end is. You don't know how to get out of it. But if you know in the Eight of Swords in the Rider-Waite deck, the original tarot, is a person who's blindfolded and bound with cloth, but the swords are not keeping her bound or blindfolded. She's doing that to herself. This is saying this is where you are now, but this Eight of Cups is about moving forward. The Eight of Cups is walking away into something different. So instead of going back around and round and round and round and round in circles, or in the figure of 8 for infinity, you're the one who can stop it. You're the one who can move out of it and move forward on the new path for this new person to come into your life. We've got the King of Swords with knowledge. We've got the 7 of Cups with delusion. We've got the 10 of Wands with burdens. And the Wheel of Fortune with karma. So yeah, I feel that once you decide to take up this walk on this new path, things will start turning in your favour. Things will be released. Burdens will be released. The King of Swords to me is like they've cut out the people and the crap out of their lives that they don't need anymore. The thoughts in their mind that doesn't serve them anymore. And new things are starting to come in for them. And basically with that, you'll find there will be choices between, you will be able to choose between who it is that you want, what it is that you want in your life. Like I said, good, happy, positive things are coming in. Look, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here with the Sun. The burdens are being dropped. The 10 is the end of a cycle. You're starting afresh. And it's saying a new cycle will start for you. And luck is on your side. You can have, like I said, that reminds me of Cupid's arrow. You can have options. You've got options. You can have whoever you want, because they will be aligned to you. You are not going to the other person to help them. You are going to the other person to grow, to evolve, for this soul expansion, for you to both come together and move forward into joy and happiness. So you've got the 8 of Wands, another 8, look. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, and we've got the 5 of Swords. The bottom of the deck now is the World. Told you, completion. Yeah. End of a cycle. End of the worry. End of the stress and hurt. End of the fear. And this 5 of Swords to me is like, even though it says revenge on it, to me it's like others aren't going to be happy that you've decided to move a path on your own. You are going to become, so if you've had somebody, put it this way, right, okay, for an example, if you've had somebody in your life who has hurt you, who is a bit of a narcissist, and they think that like you'll always come back to them and things like that, when you move forward and get into this new relationship or whatever, take it to any situation at all, they're the ones who are not going to be happy because you've cut them out of your life. The 5 of Swords is the 5 swords in the original Rider-Waite is, there's one of them holding 3 swords and 2 have been dropped and 2 people walked away, is because he's overcome all that crap that he's had to deal with. He's got rid of all the conflict because he's like, no, I'm on my right path now. I am winning now. I'm moving forward in the right way. And with the wheel and the Wheel of Fortune and the World here is like you totally turn around. Like I said, this 8 of Swords, or the 8 that you go around in like the infinity. Sorry, that doesn't look good on the camera. But this infinity that you're going back and forth and round in circles, it's stopping. The end of this illusion is being dropped now. And you'll be moving forward, and you're going to be, it'll come in quite quickly for you. But when, like I said, when you forgive yourself, you can forgive anyone you want, but you need to forgive yourself to move forward. So let's see what guidance we have for you then at the end, pile number 3. What further guidance do we need for pile number 3, please? Okay. So this is the first card that came out, and it says, I am ready for something bigger, better and brighter. Wow, yes you are. This is the next card, and it says, I explore my wildness and dance in pleasure. And the last card then is, this looks like soulmates, look. I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life. So, and this is what it's about. It's about you. It's not about anyone else. It's about what you're ready for. It's about what you want in your life. It's not about those narcissistic behaviors of other people. It's about you and who you want to become now in your life. And like I said, there's only good things moving forward for you. Pile number 3. Pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it doesn't resonate, please choose one of the other piles. If it does, I would also be grateful if you liked, shared, subscribed and commented below, as it really does help my channel to grow. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you. Hey, pile number 4, so you chose this citrine quartz crystal, or the crystal shard, should say citrine crystal shard. Oh my gosh, can't talk properly. Let's see what your card is then. Not the right time. Not the right time. I feel like this angel is going, not again, not again. It's like, yeah, not the right time. Okay, so let's see what's coming forward for you, pile number 4, for this full moon in Virgo. What's coming through for pile number 4, please? Pile number 4, please. I also feel that it's like you're going to be blessed when it is the right time. Even though at first I see the angel like this with the hands up in the air, it's like I now see the angel with the hands in the air blessing you. So like I said, let's see. You've got Joan of Arc with voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. That is so funny talking about that when like I couldn't talk with that crystal shard. So funny. So some of you, maybe you need to start speaking your truth, and that's why it's not the right time. Maybe you're hiding behind maybe you're hiding who you truly are. You want to speak the truth, but you're scared to do it. There's some sort of like fear there. But it's like you have to be strong. You have to stand up for what you believe in. And it doesn't matter who or what people say or think about you. No, it's like this is you. We're in a time on the planet where we have to do things that's right for us. You can't be listening to anyone. I mean, listen, I know you're on this channel and you listen to this, and you know what? Don't take my word for everything. I'm not right all of the time. All I'm doing is putting a message out there to give you some sort of guidance to help you on your path. That's what my intention is of this channel, is to literally help you on your path for you to grow as your own soul being. And it's up to you to take what feels right and what doesn't. It's your truth. It's not my truth. What I'm putting out is what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling. But you have, that's why I always say, if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine, move on. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Some people probably hate that saying, but it's true, because if it doesn't feel right within you, it's not meant for you. So what I'm trying to say is basically, you have to stand up for who you are. You do not have to believe everyone out there at the moment. There's things being brought to light, things being made aware of in the world now, that people are realizing they've been lied to. And we have to honor what we believe ourselves. You have to go with what your own truth is. And I'm feeling this telling you it's not the right time because you're not at that stage yet. You need to start listening to your own soul. You need to listen to what's within you, what feels right. You can, I'll sort of like do a little experiment here then, if you're listening to this pile. So, and I want to cough now, which means that it's like some sort of truth that needs to come out as well. So excuse me for that. How am I going to put this? Okay, so basically, I'm trying to get you to feel what's in your body. So, if you... We'll do it as a yes or no. So, you know your name, okay? So if you ask your body, sort of like you don't have to say it out loud, you can just be there, just take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, and ask yourself in your mind, out loud, whatever you want to do, is your name whatever it may be? And what do you feel within that? What does your body feel like? Are you feeling any sensations anywhere? Now, honour those feelings, and if you say then, my name is Fred, sorry if there's any Freds watching, but ask your body, is your name Fred? Do you get a completely different feeling? Is this something that's happening to your body? See, when I've got something that doesn't feel right to me, I get sort of like butterfly type, nervous type, stuck energy in my gut area. But when I'm in a place where it resonates with me, it feels light, it feels airy, it feels good. And it's like, that's why, and sometimes I'd get like shivers, it's like goosebumps, because it's like, it totally resonates with me then. That is my truth. So all this is saying, or all I'm asking is, or you're being guided to do, is to trust you. Speak your truth, not somebody else's truth. If you feel like somebody else's truth is your truth as well, that's okay. But if it also feels like it's not your truth, that's okay too. Not everything is black and white. Everything isn't black and white. We've got beautiful colours out there. And that's what you need to realise, is that not everything is the way it looks. And you're being asked to go and see and feel the truth for yourself. Whoa. That was like heavy. Oh, funny. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. Pile number 4. So we've got have faith in your dreams. And we've got work through your fears. Yeah. And this is it. Oh wow, I have to show you this. I haven't shown the bottom of the deck on anybody else's, but look at this. Show the world the real you. Can't believe that after what we've just been saying. That is so funny. So that's coming out with us today. Show the world the real you. If you look at the colours of these cards that have just come out, these moon cards, the purpley colours or violety colours, whatever, and that is basically, to me, purple represents to me spirituality. Look at this angel, purple. Spirituality, connection to the divine, connection to spirit, connection. But it also means connection to you, to the self. And that's what I'm saying, you need to honour who you are. You are a beautiful soul. Don't worry about what anyone else says. It's nothing to do with them. Who you are is who you are for you. God made you the way you are because you are a perfect specimen of God. And you need to honour that. You need to trust that. You need to honour, like I said, the feelings within and the guidance that you're being shown and given. But it's like I said, I feel like some of you, because that was the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck to me is like your subconscious. And it's like your subconscious is literally, it's like that inner child trying to get out and say, you need to let people know who I am. I've been so suppressed for so long that basically I'm like, let me out. It's like this genie in the bottle I see on this. Is like Aladdin's lamp, where you're rubbing the lamp and it's like the genie coming out, because as soon as everything starts flowing for you, blessings start coming in for you, which is why this is telling you it's not the right time at the moment, because you're not at that stage. Transformation and new things are coming through, but you have to work on certain things before this starts flowing for you. But it's there waiting to expand and to grow. It's like these lilies blooming around Joan of Arc here. They're literally wanting to burst out and bloom straight away. This inner being of yourself. But you have to work through those issues at the minute, those fears, those things that are stopping you. And we can blame anyone we want. We can blame anything we want. But what you've got to realise is that everything is a reflection of you. Which means that if you're putting blame out into the world, it's you that are causing that. It's you who is like, you should be blaming, basically. You have to honour, like I said, those issues, those, if it's trauma that's happened in your life, if whatever has happened in relationships, in family, or whatever it is, you have to honour what has happened so that you can move forward into this new place and time. Look at this growth, Ace of Pentacles. Oh wow, the Ace of Cups with satisfaction, the Emperor with structure, and the Six of Wands with achievement. Wow. So yeah, so you basically, you've got two aces there. Two aces are basically brand new beginnings, like I said. One where you're going to grow and evolve and show people who you are. The Emperor is all about standing up for yourself, believing in yourself, being that leader, and knowing that once you do that, you can move forward and have, I mean, Six of Wands is like victory, isn't it? It's victory in your life. It's joy in your life. It's happiness in your life, because you will be growing financially, stability, financially. I feel like you're going to be more grounded, but you're going to enjoy and be happy. This Ace of Cups, your cup is going to be flowing over with joy when you actually realise all this time it's not been wasted, but you'll feel like it's been wasted when you've realised deep down that you could do whatever it is that you wanted to do anyway. You just have to speak to yourself, basically. The voice of truth. Listen to yourself. We've got the Seven of Swords with deceit, the Eight of Cups with introspection, the Hierophant with guidance, and the Magician with skill. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Hanged Man. So yeah, so I do feel with this is that you will be leaving behind, I mean, the Seven of Swords, even though it's got deceit here, the Seven of Swords reminds me of us stealing ourselves, robbing ourselves of what we truly wanted in our lives. And I'm feeling that this new path that you are moving on, the Eight of Cups moving forward, is one that's going to bring enlightenment, happiness, joy, newer new skills, new truths, new lessons, I feel like saying, or experiences, should we say, that's going to happen in our lives, because you're ready. The Hanged Man is here saying, do you know what, I've achieved everything I want, so I can do what I want. I can laze around, I can like turn upside down, I can see the world for whatever it is that I want to, because you've got and you've reached that space. And the Magician is here to say you've got all the tools that you need. You do not need anything else for you to believe in yourself, to show the world who you are. You have them within you already. You don't need anything or anyone else to actually tell you any different. You have to believe you. Let's see what else we have for you. So we've got the Nine of Cups with fulfillment, the Death card with release, and the Seven of Pentacles with vision. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Page of Cups with loyalty. I feel like with that loyalty card, it just came to me there that it's basically, once we believe in ourselves, once we are true to ourselves, there'll be so many people who will be more loyal to you, be attracted to you in, and I'm not just saying in a romantic way, but like the energy, people will be attracted to you. It's like they see that like you are living your life of happiness, of joy, of transformation, that they're like, whoa, I wish I could do that. I'm going to follow her now. It's like all them influencers that you see millions of followers on Instagram and TikTok and all them. Is like people are attracted to them for a reason. And it's like, I'm not saying that you have to go out and put yourself out in public. You do what you feel is right for you, but there's something that is hidden, something that is going to transform in your life, that will bring this new vision into your life, this new it's like this new this new lease of life basically is coming forward. It's like, I'm very surprised the Fool isn't here, because I feel like it's a brand new, you have to take that risk, you have to take that leap of faith, you have to make that jump, but know that when you do, big things are going to happen for you. Your world will change. You will look at things and see things differently, but you have to honour your feelings, you have to speak your truth, and to do that you have to work through what fears you have in your life at the moment, and know that once that time comes, this card is going to be, it's right, it's the right time, it's happening now, you're ready, you know. But at the minute, there's some work that needs to be done. So let's just finish off with some last piece of guidance for you, pile number 4. And just to let you know, I don't think I only said it in one of the piles, and I apologise, is that I am now on Rumble, TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, as well as YouTube. So wherever it is that you want to follow me, feel free. The links will be in the description box below. So the cards that we have is this one, is the first one, and I see there's a book on this, and it just reminds me of there's going to be a lot of information and knowledge coming through for you shortly. It says, I gather more wisdom each day. We've got this card here. Apologies with that light, I don't know whether you can see them properly, but I can guide and lead others wisely with love. And then we've got this card here, and it says, I am connected to the earth and all life around me. And when you realize that we are all one, you wouldn't put any hurt out there, you wouldn't have any fear, because you'll realize that if you are, or if you do, it's only going to come back and reflect back on you. But pile number 4, this is saying that you need to now stand up for yourself. Good things are coming in for you. It's just now is just not the right time, but it will be, because you'll be getting more knowledge over the next few months, so that you can then connect with others who are like you, who are attracted to you. Pile number 4, that was your reading. If it doesn't resonate, please go choose one of the other piles. If it did, I would be grateful if you liked, shared, subscribed and commented down below, as it does help my channel to grow. And I will see you in your next reading. Thank you.